Have you ever stopped to consider that your domestic cat is essentially a Miocene-era predator trapped in a time warp? We forced them to live in a world of Wi-Fi and central heating, but their brains remain unchanged. From a biological standpoint, cats weren't domesticated the same way dogs were. They self-domesticated, choosing coexistence for resources while keeping the firmware of a solitary hunter. When you do something you consider an act of love, your cat's brain might register a system error. Today, we're breaking down 10 science-backed ways you are unintentionally destroying the foundation of trust between you and your house leopard. The first mistake is anthropomorphism. We project human motives onto cats: guilt, jealousy, or revenge. The scientific fact, a cat's prefrontal cortex is developed differently. They don't do spite. If your cat pees on the rug after you return from vacation, it's not revenge, it's a biological marker. Under stress, a cat mixes its scent with yours simply to feel safe. By punishing them, you don't look like a teacher, you look like an unpredictable aggressor. Do you scold your cat for a vase they broke in the morning when you get home at night? Congratulations, you've just broken their logic. Cats have an extremely short associative window. Research shows that the link between an action and a consequence is only forged in their brain if it happens within 5 seconds. An hour later, the cat has no idea why you're angry. They just see a giant being who has become dangerous for no reason. To their brain, you are now an unpredictable predator. To you, an exposed belly is cute. To a cat, it's a safety test. The abdomen is the most unprotected area, housing all vital organs. When a cat shows it to you, they aren't necessarily asking for a rub. They are asking, "Can I trust you?" The skin on a cat's belly is hypersensitive. Your touch can cause an overstimulation of the nervous system. An immediate bite is a reflex, not malice. You've betrayed their trust at the moment of their highest vulnerability. Does your home feel quiet to you? To a cat, it's a noisy techno club. A cat's hearing range reaches 64 kilohertz. Humans stop at 20. Phone chargers, routers, and monitors often emit high-frequency squeaks, ultrasound. We don't notice it, but for a cat, it's a painful hum. If your cat suddenly leaves a room when you turn on your laptop, they might be in physical pain. Ignoring this sensory stress undermines their sense of a safe haven.
A cat literally tastes smells through the vomeronasal organ, Jacobson's organ. Their sense of smell is 14 times stronger than yours. When you mop the floor with lemon or bleach, you are launching a chemical attack. You are erasing the information map of the home that the cat carefully laid down with their pheromones. For them, it's like someone spray painting all the windows in your house black. They can no longer navigate their own reality. We look into the eyes of those we love. In the predator world, this is a signal to attack. A steady gaze activates the amygdala in the cat's brain, the fear center. Want to say, "I love you"? Use the slow blink. It is the scientifically proven cat kiss. A study by the University of Sussex confirmed this is the most effective way to lower a cat's heart rate and win back their trust using only your eyes. Cats are territorial strategists. Control is everything to them. A cat's vestibular system is wired to feel the support of the ground. When you scoop them up, you disable their primary survival mechanism, the ability to run away. Holding a cat against their will creates a state of learned helplessness. This leads to either deep apathy or sudden explosive outbursts of rage. Moved the litter box or water bowl to a more convenient spot? You've just shattered their cognitive map. Cats divide a home into zones: sleep, hunting, that is eating, and safety. If the litter box is in a corner with no escape route, the cat feels trapped. Constant changes to resource locations force a cat's brain to stay in a state of permanent hypervigilance. A cat's tail is the barometer of their autonomic nervous system.
A twitching tail tip means the sympathetic nervous system is firing. They are loading for action. If you keep petting a cat when their tail starts swishing, you are ignoring a direct communicative signal. It's like talking to a person who is shouting "stop" while you keep tickling them. Eventually, trust is replaced by claws. The most important thing for a predator's brain is environmental predictability. Research shows that cats in households with chaotic schedules have critically high levels of cortisol. If you let them sleep on the table today but yell at them for it tomorrow, you are breaking their world. Without clear rules, trust is impossible. The environment becomes hostile. A cat's trust isn't love in the human sense, it is safety. Want to be a secure base for your cat? Start respecting their biological boundaries. Remember, you are living with a Zen master whose senses are tuned to frequencies we can't even imagine. Be predictable, and your micro lion will answer you with that famous slow blink.